Hallo zusammen, welcome back to another video. I hope that you guys are all doing well. I am back with the promised video all about the changes to the German citizenship rules and more importantly, the changes to allowing dual citizenship. So we are going to go through all of the requirements that are now needed and also the timeline that is expected for this, when it's going to come into effect and when you'll actually be able to get your citizenship. So I'm very excited about this, and let's just go and jump right into it because I feel like we have been waiting long enough for this. This has been a long waiting game. It's been months and months of us hearing updates slowly, but now it's finally been approved and this will come into effect in April of 2024, which is absolutely massive. And if you're like me, you have been thinking about this for a long time. I am originally from Canada, but I've been living in Germany for 7 years now, and getting German citizenship has always been on my mind, but I haven't really wanted to give up my Canadian citizenship. So I've always been very curious to know when this is going to come into effect, that I can get German citizenship and also retain my Canadian one. And now that it is available, I am so excited, as I'm sure many of you are. So there's actually two ways about going through this process. So there's the fast track option and there's just going to be the general requirement option. So up until this point, when everything has been approved, you would have to wait 8 years in order to get your German citizenship. You would also need a high level of German language proficiency, so C level minimum, and you would also have to give up your own citizenship. So that was a no-go for me, and I'm sure it's a no-go for many of you, but now there are more options available. So there's the fast track option, which will allow you to get citizenship after 3 years of living here and after 3 years of contributing to Germany. I'll go into more details as to what that means, but in order to qualify for the fast track option, you will need a C1 level of German. And then there's the general requirement option, and this is where you can now get citizenship in 5 years instead of 8 years, and you would only need a B1 level. So that one makes me very excited because I'm definitely not at a C1 level yet, but I am closer to the B1 level. So that's so exciting for me. I know that there's been so much confusion as to what the requirements are. So I have done a lot of extra research for you, and I've spoken to experts in this industry that actually specialize in immigration and helping people get their citizenship. And they have provided me with the following info. And of course, any other updates that I have as we go along through this process, as we learn more things, then I will definitely let you know. But this is what we know so far. So of course, the language requirements will be different between the two. We already know that fast track requires C1 level. The general requirement way only requires up to B level. So we got that checked. Another thing that you will need to show in order to apply is that you have been contributing to the pension plan. So if you're gonna do the general requirement option, you'll have to show that you've been contributing for at least 5 years. And then of course, for the fast track, as long as you've been contributing for the 3 years, which is the minimum requirement, then that is absolutely fine. You're also going to have to show that you're well integrated. Now, this is where a lot of the confusion has come. People don't really know how to make sense of this. What does it mean to be well integrated? Does it mean that I work in a German office, that I volunteer here, that I have German friends? Really, there's been a lot of confusion. So all of these things are really great if you can show that you volunteer here, that you show that you work at a German office, that you understand the German culture. That's awesome, and it could definitely be a plus. But something that is recommended is that you do the Leben in Deutschland test. So this is the test all about the politics of the country and history of the country. This is something that I'm personally studying for myself right now. It is quite a learning curve to learn all of this, but it is something that is advised that you have. Now, a lot of people are not really talking about this, which I find personally a bit strange, because it is one of the best ways to show that you are fully integrated, that you understand the politics, the history of the country. So this is something that I would highly recommend studying for and doing. I will go ahead and include more information down below on what the Leben in Deutschland test is if you are interested, but this would be one of the top requirements that has been recommended to me by experts as well, and also that I am personally doing. So I wanted to relay that for you, because I feel like that is the best way to show to the immigration officers that you are well integrated. If you have a test that you've passed that shows you understand everything about the culture, about the country, then that is almost better than being able to say, oh yeah, I work in a German office, I volunteer here, so and so. This is the official test that you should show. Now, in terms of the language requirements, of course, both have different requirements that are needed. It is recommended that you do a test for this. It's not required, but if you can get a certification saying that you are at a C1 level, B1 level, respectively, just based on which one you're going for, then that is also going to be a lot easier for you to get the approval. And it's going to leave a lot less doubt in the immigration officer's mind once you do go to your interview. There will, of course, be an interview process when you go to apply for the citizenship. So they will ask you questions. I'm not sure what the questions are yet, but if I do find out some general questions just to help you prep more, I'll definitely let you know. But it is recommended that you have a test that proves that you are at that level, although it's not required, just because it means that the immigration officers may go a little bit easier on you because you already have that stamp of approval, the official stamp of approval that you know the language. So that's just something additional that I wanted to throw in there, because again, not a lot of people are talking about this. Some of the other requirements that are needed is that you are paying for health insurance. So you will have to show this, that you have no criminal record, and also that you have never gone on social assistance during this period, that you have lived here, and also that you can support yourself financially. So these are some of the top requirements as of right now. Now, all of this is something that is set to go into effect in April of 2024, now that it has been approved. Now, I know that this sounds very exciting. We all want to jump into this and just hand in all of our applications, all of our paperwork, and just get that citizenship, get that beautiful red passport. I know I'm excited about that. Now, I hate to break it to you, but we got to put a pause on this, because it is going to take some time for you to finally get that red shiny passport that we are all interested in, because there is definitely a backlog at the immigration offices, and it's going to take a while for applications to be processed. So even if you hand all of your documentation in come April 2024, it is said that it's going to take approximately 2 years. I heard something like 2.4 years in order for this to actually go through, because of the backlog and how many applications they are foreseen. So obviously, the sooner that you can get this in, the better. But this is just an idea of how long it's going to take for you to finally get dual citizenship and get all of this approved. So there is still a waiting period, but nonetheless, this is still very exciting, because now we can actually start getting all of our paperwork ready. We can get our application submitted, and we'll be that much closer to getting citizenship, and of course, more importantly, keeping dual citizenship if that is something that your home country allows, which is something that Canada allows. So I'm very excited about that too. So those are some of the major updates so far. So it seems like the waiting period is done after so many videos that I've made on this. I'm sure it will not be my last one, so definitely stay tuned for more, because there's constantly changes, updates, that are happening. Also, if you are interested in moving to Germany, working in Germany, I will definitely keep you posted on updates on that as well. For those of you who are interested, I do have a full course dedicated to helping you find a job in Germany. It's called the Working in Germany Academy. So if you are struggling to find a job, to understand the work culture, understand how to land a job as quickly as possible, and you're really trying to save time on this, I will go ahead and leave a link down below so that you can check out the course if you are interested in this, because there's definitely a lot of exciting opportunities for immigrants and expats now in Germany. And yeah, I'm just very, very excited for you to be able to work here, get citizenship here, and, you know, enjoy your life here if that's definitely something that you're interested in. So that is it for the video for today. I really hope that you found it helpful, found it insightful, and I'm excited for you to get started with your applications. Let me know how that goes. I'm wishing you all of the luck. Wish me luck as well, because this is something that I will be embarking on too. And good luck with taking all of the tests and getting that language requirement. I'm sure we could all use some luck there. But yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on life in Germany, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Tschüss!